The finest art of communication is not learning how to express your thoughts, it is learning how to draw out the thoughts of others. Good morning to one and all present here, respected HOD sir, seminar coordinator, other teaching staff, and my dear friends. I hope you all are doing good. My name is Muhammad Samiullah, and I am pursuing mechanical engineering in Bellary Institute of Technology and Management. Today I am here to present my seminar on Warka Tower, where every drop counts, under the guidance of B. Jayaprakash, Associate Professor, Head of the Mechanical Department, Dr. Edavali Baswaraj. Now let's move on to the contents. First, introduction, reasons for development, inspiration, claim, evolution, materials, tools, construction and assembly, how it works, impact, cost, references. Now let's move on to the introduction. What is Warka Tower? Warka Tower is an alternative water source for rural population that face challenges in accessing drinkable water. Where infrastructure doesn't exist and communities are isolated, a lightweight, easily constructed and infrastructure independent system like Warka Tower can be installed. As you all can see here in the figure, Warka Tower. A Warka Tower is a vertical structure designed to collect and harvest potable water from the air, providing an alternative water source for rural population that face challenges in accessing drinkable water. As you all can see there, the canopy creates a shaded social space where the community can gather for education and public meeting. The name of the Warka Tower comes from the Warka tree, which is giant wild fig tree native to Ethiopia. The Warka Tower was started by Warka Water Inc. The Warka Tower finds inspiration from nature, insects and plants. Like the tree, reasons for the development of the Warka Tower. Water is an essential nutrient and plays a key role in human body. We can survive up to several weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Every system in a body from cells and tissues to vital organs requires water to function. The main reasons behind the development of this Warka Tower is that there is an isolated community up on the high plateau in the northeast Ethiopia, where we can witness a dramatic reality that is lack of potable water. The villagers live in a beautiful natural environment but often lack running water, electricity, toilets, etc. In order to solve these problems, Warka Tower was developed. Now what's the inspiration for the development of Warka Tower? The Warka Tower finds inspiration from the nature, insects, plants that have developed the capabilities of collecting and storing water from the air to survive in the most hostile environment on earth. Here we also study local craftsmanship and construction techniques, vernacular architecture and ancient forgotten traditions. Now let's move on to the claim. What's the claim? As we all know that air always contains a certain amount of water vapors irrespective of local ambient temperatures and humidity conditions. This makes it possible to produce water from air almost anywhere in the world. Locations with high rate of fog or humidity are the best place to install the Warka Tower. The water harvesting capacity strictly depends on the meteorological conditions, and the aim is to distribute from 40 to 80 liters, that is 10 to 20 gallons of drinking water every day for use of the community. Now let's move on to the evolution part. As you all can see in the figure, first this Warka Tower was started on 2012 by the name version 0.1 and it got evolved to version 3.7 in 2007. This Warka Tower was started by Warka Water Inc., which is a non-profit organization based in the US. They focus on innovative and sustainable solutions to some of the humanity's most enduring problems through the fusion of local knowledge and resources, visionaries, design and ancient traditions. Since 2012, they have developed several design concepts and constructed 12 full-scale prototypes in order to test different materials within varying environmental conditions. They use the most advanced design tools for simulation as well as physical structures for material tests. Now let's see what are the materials required for the development of Warka Tower. As you all can see in the figure, simple materials such as bamboo, polyester mesh, polyester cable and hemp rope are required. The Warka Tower is realized with biodegradable and 100% recyclable materials. The philosophy is to use local materials and traditional techniques as much as possible. Now let's see what are the features of the various materials. First, bamboo. As you all know that bamboo includes some of the fastest growing plants in the world. Certain species of bamboo can grow 9-10 millimeter, that is 36 inch, within a 24 hours period at a rate of almost 1 millimeter every 90 seconds. Bamboo like wood is a natural composite material with a high strength to weight ratio useful for structures. Now let's see polyester mesh. Mesh itself refers to the netted structure of fibers and is technically a barrier created from connected strands. The polyester mesh is made up of materials typically made from polyester or nylon. Now let's see hemp rope. Hemp is a strain of cannabis sativa plant species that is grown specifically for the industrial use of derived products. Hemp rope has a propensity for breaking from knot, as the capillary effect of the rope woven fibers tended to hold liquid at the interior while seeming dry from the outside. Now what are the tools used in the Warka Tower? The tower is also designed to be easily built with simple tools and maintained by local villagers without the need of scaffolding and electrical tools. Simple tools which are available with the villagers can be used for the construction purpose. Now let's see the construction assembly of the Warka Tower. This Warka Tower can be constructed in 4 weeks by 8 peoples. Here, the Warka Tower can be erected in 1 day by a team of 16 people. After installation, to take the tower up and down for maintenance, it requires only 2 hours by the same team. The structure consists of 6 modules that are mounted together one after another from the bottom up. Now let's see how the Warka Tower works. This Warka Tower is designed to harvest potable water from the atmosphere. It collects rain, harvests fog and dew. It functions only by natural phenomena such as gravity, condensation and evaporation and does not require electrical power. This Warka Tower works in 3 stages. First, water harvesting and storage and filtration, and finally distribution. Now let's see what is water harvesting and storage. As you can see in the figures, first water harvesting and storage. Water, when the air or fog passes through the polyester mesh due to condensation, the water droplets are collected on the mesh and due to the gravity, it is passed down and collected in the tank. Next, storage and filtration. The collected water is stored in the tanks and further filtered so that it can be used for drinking. Distribution. Finally, the filtered water is used for drinking, gardening, etc. Now let me show you an animation video that actually shows how that Warka Tower works. Now let's move on to the impact. Adapting Warka Tower for a small rural community can lead to numerous impactful initiatives like development of resources, economy, energy, education, resource, etc. Now what's the cost of this Warka Tower? The cost for the realization of Warka Tower varies depending on the place where it is built. The variable are the environmental context, the local labor and material costs and their availability. The first pilots in a new geographical context for us implies additional costs due to logistic and initial setup. Finally, these are my references from where I have studied about this Warka Tower. Thank you for watching my seminar video. Thank you.